Hey YouTube, welcome to my living room. I'm Anita and I'm going to show you what I found at the bins today. So the first thing I'll show you here is this really cool Equal Rights for Women call to action from 1975. It still has the United Nations Bookshop little price tag on it for 30 cents. I might keep this or I might actually list it. I couldn't find anything like it, but that seems like a really nice historic piece to own. I also spent some time in the book section today, so I found this Winston Churchill book called The Grand Alliance. I can probably get like 40 bucks on the maybe like high end, maybe average end actually for this. Saw a few listed. This is a Giants Willie Mays the Say Hey Years book. It's a little magazine. I found some comps for this going for like 10 to 20 bucks. There was one that was autographed for like $100. This isn't autographed and it has a little damage there, so I'll probably say like $10 on the low end, but that's great because I actually paid like $1.34 for all of these. Where I go, books are 50 cents a pound, and most of the weight actually even came from this. So this is probably like pennies. So it'll be nice to flip that to 10 bucks. And the next thing here is actually pretty valuable. I didn't look this up at the bins. I just definitely knew that it would sell because I've sold some ResMed machines before, some CPAP machines. And this is brand new and sealed. It's marketed and labeled for women. And it's a small respiratory nasal mask. And I saw some comps going for like 47, 49 bucks. So that'll be nice. It's really light too, so it won't, it didn't cost anything and it won't cost a lot to ship. It's definitely like less than half a pound, so less than 75 cents. For that, I found this nutcracker here. It's actually the American Heritage Nutcracker Collection by Roman from 1987. So this is a nice vintage item. It does have some kind of scuffs around this area and then here. I didn't find an exact match, but these have sold. There's some like Theodore Roosevelt ones that sold probably, I think it was like $25 to $35. So if I can get 30 bucks for this, that would be nice as well. This is a fireman. And if it doesn't sell, my boyfriend's mom collects nutcrackers, so I usually pick some up for her. So Patty, if you're watching, this might go to you if nobody wants to buy it. Yeah, and it's really nice. The arms move up and down. That's kind of cool. The nutcracker part, isn't broken. It's all intact, and it definitely has some character. These are pretty cool, and I found these in the same bin on two separate trips to it. All today, but separate trips to the actual bin, I mean. These are Google, I think Pixel phone charging stands. So you just place your phone on here and it charges for you. And I found two of these. These retail at $79. Again, super light, so thankfully they were really cheap. I could probably sell them for maybe like 30 bucks just because I don't have the cord. My boyfriend did find a cord for me there, which I'll include with one of them, but it doesn't have a little charger box, and there's only one of them. But there's nothing special about this. Whoever buys it can just, probably has one already actually, or can just buy a replacement one. Okay, and then I got two Himalayan salt lamps. These are super heavy, so I actually pulled them aside and asked for a flat rate. So they charged me $3 per salt lamp, and I actually had to go and dig in and look for the light. And before I left, I did test the light to make sure that it worked, and it definitely did. So I bought 2 of them. This is the larger one here, and you can see it's like in really good condition. Like this one doesn't have any salt on the bottom. The wire's even nice and bundled. And got a kind of smaller one here, still in great condition. Working light. This one does have a little bit of salt here, but a little salt never hurt anyone. In fact, you probably want salt on these. And then this is, I think, the first thing I actually picked up today. It was a contour neck slink. I had no idea what this was, but I looked it up and did see some comps for it. And usually when I get kits at the bins, I kind of hesitate a little bit because I never know if all the parts are going to be in there, but I kind of took a risk anyway because this was actually fairly light. And this is all what came in it. After looking it up, I think there are some missing pieces, so I might just kind of sell it for parts and include a picture of everything that's included for a discounted rate. And the interesting thing is that, like, later in my trip, towards the end of my trip, I actually found this randomly in a different bin. And I think I just opened it because you never know what you find in those bins. Hi, Luna. Good girl. Come. Come. Good girl. Sit. Sit, baby. Okay. So I found this, and it seemed related. There was the Contour blood glucose monitoring system. So I got it anyway, just as an added value. At least in my head, I thought, like, it doesn't hurt again, pennies for it. So I got it anyways. I'm gonna include it all together, and it's definitely gonna be like a 4-parts sale kit, as open box, because that's what it is. Everything inside of it is actually sealed, so that's good. And then this is Luna. And this is actually one of my coolest finds of the day. This is a vintage O'Neill, maybe 90s or 80s ski pullover. I'll back up for you. It has an O'Neill lettering on the hood, and it also has this like really cool like pirate looking, I'm not sure if it's a rock or face looking patch on there. There is, you can see like some like cleaning needed here, but I can either sell it as is or just take some water and maybe like dish soap to it or detergent. It's okay, Luna. Good girl. Let's see. And yeah, so this on the low end can go for 40, on the high end probably 100. So we'll see. I didn't find an exact listing, so we'll see what we can get for it. I usually will mark up and then lower the price if it doesn't sell right away. Cool. And then last but not least are these 2 pictures. So I actually don't know the exact value of these because I couldn't find any exact ones for sale, but these are actually some of my favorite things to look up. Any art pieces or like vintage books that have some sort of like historical merit to them. It looks like these are part of a collection that were drawn up for somebody by this person named Steve Burton. The reason why I picked this up was because I found a similar painting that was a little more modern on eBay listed for $325, which tells me that this might, have some value. Obviously, like, I don't usually base the value of things off of what the listings on eBay are. Usually want to go with completed items. But if there's no completed items in like one listing that's a ton of money, like over $100, it usually is an indicator of some sort of value. So I picked this up. This is a drawing of Wall Street from 1831. So this is actually kind of cool. I also thought to myself, like, I wouldn't mind owning this if it doesn't sell. And then here is same artist. It's a drawing by the same artist. And it's a picture of somewhere else in New York. This is Landing Place, foot of Barclay Street. Also same year, 1831. So I saw one of these on sale for like for sale for like $90 on the internet. So I'm thinking anywhere from $900 to $300. So I'm probably gonna price up and then just watch it and kind of see what happens. Maybe do a little more research on it, but anyway, and I might even sell them together. We'll see what I end up doing. But that was all for today. Those are my 13 items for $22. And yeah, if you want to see what sells, follow me on Instagram. I actually list everything that sells. And at the end of the month, I will share my profit for that month. And I'll share my expenses as well, so you can see my gross and my profit. Yeah. Thanks for joining me and Luna.